Today, guys, we're going over the best movement guide for Call of Duty Mobile. We're going to be giving you just the best movements to use to win all of your gunfights. So make sure you guys stay tuned because the movements that we are going to be giving you are what you need to use to win gunfight. If you guys do enjoy videos like this, make sure you drop a like on today's video, please, and hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know before watching this video, what is your favorite movement to use in COD Mobile? Let me know down in the comments right now. So let's go ahead and jump into two specific movements that are both good but are not on this list, just so you guys have them. So the first one is going to be the plain and simple, everybody knows it, it's the drop shot, right? Drop shotting can be very good in very super specific situations. Again, you shouldn't be drop shotting anytime that there's more than like one enemy, because the amount of time it takes you to get back up and to like actually be able to move and run is just too long if there's multiple people shooting at you. The other thing I hate about drop shotting is you get this prone lock where you just can't do it. You press it and it just does not happen. All right, so that's the first one. The second movement I want to talk about is when you slide one way and then jump the other way, right? Super good to throw your enemies off. They're gonna not know exactly where you went, but again, it's really hard to aim after and can make things really difficult. So not a bad movement to use. You can definitely incorporate it into your gameplay. But again, we're not specifically talking about it because it's one of those things that you use really once in a while. All right, so let's talk about the first movement you should be using when you are peaking. And again, I played a lot of ranked games. I played a lot of 1v1s to really figure out what are the moves that you guys should be doing on a regular basis that just give you an advantage. So the first one is when you are peaking, one of my favorites to do is the late slide. So a lot of people, when they slide to peak, will say you're trying to peak this kid, right? What a lot of people will do is they will slide like this so that you're out around the corner just like so. But if this guy is smart and he knows you're there, right, from this angle, he's gonna be sitting here and aiming, right? Say you're coming around, this is a full wall. He's gonna be waiting and you're gonna slide out right into his crosshair and get killed. So what I like to do is to let him see you and then slide out a little bit further back. Now this is something that you definitely wanna be practicing, but that way you're not right there. You can really come out and slide a good bit further if you just make sure you focus on sliding at the corner or slightly past the corner so that you surprise them. Also, if you guys have made it to this part in the video, comment the word movement, and I will be sure to heart and respond to every single comment. The second movement I have for you guys is a really nice, easy one to use, and that is jump shotting, but waiting until late in the gunfight to jump shot. So what I mean by that is if you guys are having a gunfight, you're missing some shots, he's missing some shots. If you're almost about to kill him, jumping late. So like hitting your shots and then jumping right at the end to make him miss his last one or two bullets, giving you that kill. So don't always just jump right away. It's not bad. And spam jumping is definitely something that's really solid. But I found that it's really way more effective because they're not going to be expecting you to jump. So right late in the gunfight, right when you're about to kill them, when they're about a bullet or two, to jump at the end, because it's going to basically throw them off, because they're going to go, okay, he's not going to move for this gunfight. And then you throw in a little jump there, finish him off. And that was really successful for me. If you guys are also enjoying the video thus far, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you still have not yet. All right, for the next important movement that you guys need to know, this one is super good if you are not ready to take a gunfight, or if it's too long range. All right, so this next move is for when you do not want to take a gunfight. Either it's too long range, you're not prepared for the gunfight, you didn't expect the gunfight, it doesn't matter, but for whatever reason you don't want to take it. And again, I'm showing you guys examples of in-game so that you can see as well. What you want to do is you want to go left to right, and you want to go at about a pace like this, right? So I'm moving my thumb left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Zigzagging to run away. So like here. So for the next gunfight tip that I have for you guys of movement in a gunfight, this is really my favorite, and it's just strafing left to right, just like so. If you can strafe left to right, this throws off enemies a lot. So any range about like this sort of range is always good. Left, right, just to throw off your enemy's aim so he doesn't know where you're going, and you can get a lot of easy kills this way. All right, and now let's talk about when you're running around the map, what can you do again so that you do not get shot? And there's a couple of really solid things that I found. Again, the left to right is really, really good. But again, it's really hard to focus on where people are at if you're doing this. For example, we're trying to find this kid. It's going to be a lot harder for me to see him if I'm going like this, right? It's going to be hard for you to spot people. So it's not really ideal for when you're looking for people, but you don't want to be shot. Now, again, you could do this for like a second or two when you're crossing like a really big open area, and that's going to be super, super good. But when you're just looking for people and you're not super worried, but you don't want to die, because oftentimes running is super, super easy to do, but what ends up happening is that you get shot a lot. And that was something that while I was dealing with, I was dealing with that a lot of getting shot when I was just running and looking for people. So the most effective thing I found is to just jump into different angles like so, right? Just jumping about every like two to 3 seconds, where I would just go about like this, right? And you're kind of jumping at angles, right? Ideally, if you can jump in an angle a little bit, it just throws people off. But again, you can pretty much look at wherever you need to look and be fully ready to go for any gunfight. And if you have any questions about anything, leave it down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer and respond the best I can to every single person.